Hey everybody, today I'm going to be setting up my 2018 bullet journal. It is May, but I have started a new bullet journal this month, so I need to set it up again. This time around I'm not going to have so many spreads for my setup. I found most of the pages I didn't actually use, so this time I will have fewer pages before my months start. This bullet journal, I am laying it out more my style, after finding out over this year with my old bullet journal the things that I actually prefer to have and the things I actually use. I am using a Leuchtturm notebook again. I don't use the index and I don't use the key like many people do the bullet journal because it's never come in handy for me. So I've skipped the first page and I'm covering the next one with my 2018 cover page, which is a picture I've already drawn, and I'm attaching it with some double-sided sticky tape. On the first page I have a quote, and this quote I found online and I copied it because I think it suited me quite well when I saw it. It is also in my other bullet journal for 2018. So this year I want to face my mental health problems head on and overcome them, and this quote reminds me that I can do that. It says that this year I will be stronger, braver, kinder and unstoppable. This year I will be fierce. And I have just drawn a few flowers to add some colour around the edges. The next page is my calendar for 2018. I just did the 12 boxes, one for each month. I haven't bothered using a ruler at all for this setup. I don't mind the slightly wobbly lines, I quite like it that way, so I never bother. I've headed each month and put the days underneath. Filling in the numbers is probably the most tedious part of doing a bullet journal, but you know, it looks okay once it's done for me. I then just drew some cacti and succulents down the bottom. I raised the pencil from the days and added some colour with my favourite colour, Tombow dual brush pen. This is the asparagus colour and I love it. Next is my important dates spread, and this is where I will write down all the birthdays and anniversaries that I need to remember for the year. I made a mistake in the corner there, but it's alright, I can wipe that out later. I added some cacti and succulents here and there to tie it in with the last page as well. I then have my Instagram tracker. I went back and coloured in the months of the last spread, which I forgot. Anyway, I have two Instagrams, my Lana Makes and my weight loss journey, so I want to track them both. In my last bullet journal I had two different styles of tracker, but I wanted to keep it the same this time, so I went for Polaroid pictures hanging on some string, which I find is quite cute. I filled the squares in with a follower count, and when I hit that number I will colour it in. I added a couple of little flowers and moved on to my YouTube tracker and YouTube video ideas. The tracker I just did as a standard graph to show the subscriber count, and at the bottom I don't need a lot of room for the video ideas, so I just drew a few hanging light bulbs and coloured them in. I find them really cute. Moving on, this is my social media tracker. It's for all the other social medias I use, and I saw this idea online and loved it. So I made a mistake in the top right corner, so I just drew a thick line like a shadow to hide that. But this tracks Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest and blog, and each column has a gain and a total. I've started it from the month of April, as this bullet journal starts from May, so I didn't see the point in adding the first 3 months. And I added a bit of colour using the Tombow dual brush pens. The next spread is probably my favourite. It is a place for me to write down my most favourite memories of 2018. In my last bullet journal I had a box for each month of the year to write my memories, but some months I had a few memories to write down, and one month I didn't really have any, so I decided just to put as many boxes as I can fit on the page, and then write in them and any of my favourite memories, not specific to each month. I added a couple of flowers, and I drew the boxes in these odd shapes to make it a bit more fun. I have kept this page black and white. I didn't feel it needed any colour, and that gives me the option to add colour inside the boxes when doing my memories. I then have my Netflix TV series tracker. I just did rows of boxes, adding up to the number of episodes there are in each series, which will be coloured in when I watch it. I obviously wrote which series it is that I'll be watching and the series number. This page seemed a bit plain to me, so I just put a couple of flowers in the middle, which I think is quite nice. I wanted to keep it quite minimal. The next page is the books I want to read page. This is my second favourite, I think. There are so many I have to read, but I just did the ones that I wanted to read first, because I know that it'll take me a while to get through these books anyway, because I lose motivation to read sometimes. I wanted to make this drawing look like a shelving in the hallway of a home, so I tried to make it look cosy and homey with the shoes and a little wicker basket with a blanket in, some plants, and I love the little bowl of apples. So every time I read one of the books on this page, I'll colour it in, and then hopefully at the end it'll all be coloured in and pretty. I have my period tracker next. It's just a little box for each day to colour in when necessary, and I drew a nice big flower to the side of the tracker just to add something to the page. On the last page of this 2018 layout, I have another quote, and this was actually in my last bullet journal too. I saw it in a craft magazine I have, and I just loved it, so I copied it. It says, "Do all things with love," and it's surrounded with some cute flowers which I coloured in. Went back through all the pages and erased the pencil lines. Coloured in anywhere I felt needed colour, especially the books to read page, and I think that came out quite cute. And that was it really. So here is a quick flip through of the completed 2018 layout. I really enjoyed doing this one, and I love it a lot more than my last bullet journal. I feel like it's more me. The last bullet journal I copied a lot of things because it was my first one, but this time I did it a bit more to me and my style. All the pens and stationery I used in this video I'll link in the description below, along with all my other social media accounts if you guys want to check those out. And I enjoyed doing this video, so I hope you'll join me in another one. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye guys.